First away day back. Voice is for 2 Saturdays in a row, my voice is gone. You know, football's definitely back. Is 2-1 the new 1-1? I'm starting to get the impression that we've replaced 1-1 draws with 2-1 Sunderland wins, which, don't get me wrong, at any stage in this league you'll take it. You take it at any league at any point. Yeah, look, first of all, cracking to see. I know I said this last week for the Wigan game, but I think for this week, I think it was great to see away fans back. I mean, that's what away days are about. That's what they're about. Not watching it on a stream, not watching it with an empty, watching on a stream with that's broadcasting from an empty stadium. It's great to see fans back. This is what we wanted with football, and I know obviously there's a lot of complaints about how come football have fans back in the ground. This is, for a lot of people, this is their weekend. This got me through the week in the thought of coming up to today's game. But anyway, enough about that. The game itself, look, in some respects I did think we were a bit lucky. I think towards the end of the game we did defend fairly well. We got bodies in front of MK Don's shots. We blocked a lot of their shots, and we blocked a lot of their shots. But in general, though, both Sunderland's goals I think had a little bit of element of luck about them. Bear in mind, I haven't seen repeats. I've just seen one angle from the stands. I remember that there was a shot that came in, keeper spilled it, Stewart right place, right time, back-to-back goals, back-to-back league games, can't complain with that too much. And at the same, but I think Elliot Embleton's, now, someone in the comments correct me, because I couldn't remember much of what it was about, but I remember Embleton, next thing I knew, 1 minute the ball was about to come through, Embleton was running through, and then somehow I thought he was offside, realised he wasn't, and then he scored. You're going to get yourself in, come on then.
Best stink goal you ever see in a Sunderland shirt.
Come on. Just done some interviews.
So good to see this man.
I know,
again.
Honestly, likewise, just done some fun TV interviews, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we'll see when that's up anytime soon. What do you think of the game, actually?
Very good the first hour. Second half, though, I mean, it'd be interesting to see that goal back. There was a few saying it was a combination of Dan Neil and Lee Burge. It was a poor throw out from Burge, but Dan Neil, I think, should have done better to win the second ball. But yeah, I think
I need to look at the goal back. But
we stood our grounds. I think Bailey Wright coming on the pitch for the final 10.
He made an excellent tackle. That was when MK Dons were coming forward later on in the game. Did you think we should have been down to 10 men? Because there was a case when Flanagan I thought he should have been. Now, that's of right now. I might go and look at the replay and change my opinion on that. But as of right now, I think we did look very fortunate to have 11 men on the pitch. But obviously, I'm not complaining in the slightest.
No, of course. You know, it's back-to-back wins. I mean,
even though Sunderland did try to make it as nervy as possible when Gooch missed the penalty. But to be fair, and I was saying this to Jacob on the way out from the ground, that Gooch and McGeady have probably been our 2 leading penalty takers since we've jumped into League One. So with McGeady off the pitch, Gooch is probably the natural choice to take that. But in the end, we got away with it. It didn't cost us. But it doesn't. I said to you, didn't I? It doesn't change the fact we still need some more signings. We need to cover some positions in the squad.
I mean, Alves coming in, as we were saying.
Yeah, obviously he couldn't play today because he signed after midday yesterday. But
I mean, I think that could indicate Wright might be on the move, but then again, it's an interesting because he done excellent.
I hope not. I like Bailey Wright personally, but I suppose there's all question marks over his injury record. So.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the squad I still think's thin in some areas, but
at the meantime, all you can do is just keep getting points on the board. And
windows still open up. Correct me if I'm first time since you dropped into League One, we won the first 2 games of the season.
In fact, isn't that the fact? When was the last time? Actually, there's someone in the comments tell us because I don't even though I don't know this. When was the last time Sunderland won their first 2 league games in the season? Opening 2 league games, I can't remember.
Probably
it must have been ages and ages ago.
Quinn and Phillips era, I imagine.
And obviously the level's got to be factored in as the context of it. But we haven't done that in League One even. I think something like the first 2 games we've either got 2 draws in 1920 or in 1819 and 2021. It was like 4 points in the first 2. So there's a long way to go.
We've got 6.
Yeah, season's a marathon, not a sprint, but a good start can only help things. So final words before I finish. Apart from how it was great to see fans back on it.
Of course, that's the main thing about today. Just so great seeing them back in. I mean, sun shining as well, sipping lots of pints. But
the bar was mental before the game, wasn't it?
Of course.
Crazy, absolutely crazy.
Best thing in the ground, to be honest. No, I'm joking. It was a top stadium. No, it's a top stadium.
It's not a typical League One stadium.
It's the first time I've been there. To be honest, but
if MK Dons keep up that, actually, to be fair, they did give us a run for our money second half. Even though I did think a lot of it was in Sunderland inviting it on, but MK Dons are far from the worst team we're going to play. Bearing in mind as well, the performance wasn't as good as last week, but their first home game back.
Yeah,
I think that has to be factored
like
into
I've
it.
said to you numerous times, Michael, I think this season, obviously, embracing fans are back, but let's take one game at a
Exactly.
time. Yeah,
44 left to go. We'll see what happens. Anyway,
yeah.
safe trip back. Safe trip back. Come on, lads. Get in. See you all later.